gonna get right into it. Ain't gonna waste too much time, man. Ultimate Madness is getting down to the wire. The semifinals is going down. Also, they surprised us and surprised me with two add-on battles. Two add-on battles. We got Holmesy the God versus Oops, and we also got Ace Amin.
This is news to me.
Yeah, we got Ace Amin versus Gems. So we'll get right into those, real quick. Your first
Get to that
thought.
because I still, well, I got to figure out who won the other battles. But yeah, you saying Gems and Ace
Gems and Ace.
and Oops and Holmesy.
Oops and Holmesy.
So the return of Gems to URL. He's been gone for a while. I think his last battle might have been Tech Nine.
No, he battled real recent.
He battled recently. See, I have not. See, this is how out the loop Nico is. Nico do not remember none of this shit.
Gotta wake up. He battled Your Honor. It was that
He did battle
yeah.
young. Crazy. He did. I remember. Okay.
Yeah. That was the same card, I believe. JC battled Riggs and Luke Castro battled DNA in that
Oh, so that was last year. That was last year.
I believe so. But
Towards the end of last.
Yeah, so he's been active a bit, trying to make his little comeback, going against Ace Amin, who came off that strong performance versus John and Don. How do you? A lot of people, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people got Ace like lopsided. I'm seeing 30s galore. I'm just seeing like he gonna completely wash Gems. You agreeing with that? You probably is.
Mm,
You a Ace Aminiac, like a get a Ace Amini, like a maniac, but an Ace Aminiac.
I beg your pardon.
You a you a
I beg your pardon.
see
That's
that was
that
hard.
was.
That was
I
fire.
don't even know what the fuck. That was
Don't
terrible.
don't,
Ace,
don't
Ace, I apologize. If you watch this, I apologize for this man trying to make up some shit. Listen, I do got Ace winning the battle. Just even when I first heard the matchup, I was just like, it does. The matchup just kind of weird to me, is because it's a style clash, like a motherfucker. But I think that Jims will be entertaining because I think that's what he's best at is entertaining. You know what I'm saying? The matches he normally will give you one or two, you know what I'm saying, good lines, quotables in a battle where you can kind of hang to, and he's entertaining for all three. I just think Ace better. He's a much better rapper. Like I always tend to edge the better rapper. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Ace has evolved even with just his great rapping. He's added other shit to it. You know what I'm saying? He's
mm,
coming up off the John battle, and I thought he beat John. So I think if you could go ahead and battle somebody as versatile as John and get a dub, I think you would be able to do the same thing versus Gems. I don't have it being a 30 though. I'm gonna give Gems. I'm gonna give Gems a round. I think one of the first two. I think Ace will close out the battle. But I think one of the first two rounds, Gems will be able to get that, and I got Ace winning 2-1.
I got Gems. If this was a vlogging contest, there was a vlog battle. Who had the best vlogs? Gems will win. I gotta go.
Oh, vlogs, not interviews.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
no, not interviews. He'll probably lose that a little more decisively than I got him losing this battle, which is also a 2-1. I think he'll probably get the third. I think Ace will really get him pretty convincingly the first two rounds. I think Gems will probably have a strong third. Either he have a strong third or Ace will probably just take his foot off the gas a little bit. But yeah, I didn't see this matchup coming. I'm not. I guess I'm not mad at it. Gems people were kind of impressed with what he did against Your Honor. Ace, this is a good, follow up to John. Some people are saying though, I must admit, like they're giving him like a layup battle to further propel his stock. And I hate to be disrespectful to Gems because like calling him a layup is just like these dudes all can write, but you just go to war with John. It is doing well. You would think they would give him somebody like I don't know, like a Av or a
Was it on
Chess.
URL?
It was not on URL.
Then to URL, it doesn't. You know how URL gets down. If it didn't happen on our league, we don't. You got to prove yourself over here first. You can 30 lux on this small league, but you come back over here, you got to battle. You know what I'm saying? You know how it goes.
I do. But at the
You know,
same,
even though Ace has smoked many a nigga on URL, that's besides the point, though.
yeah, and it's not like, I guess I feel like that way when they discredit you if you did something on one of their rival leagues. Like Bullpen is more like their little brother in a sense. Like they go to each other battles. Like Smack pull up the Bullpen. So I feel like they would embrace that energy that happened. You know
what
what
if
I'm
this
saying?
is a situation where Ace just decided to take like a warm up battle? What if he has a bigger plate and he decided to go ahead and take a battle versus Gems? It makes sense. I mean, you're getting exposure. It's the caffeine. You know what I'm saying? Who the winners of these battles goes to the championship. So I mean, it makes sense in terms of exposure. Your opponent, you know what I'm saying, from a skill standpoint, I guess, in terms of rapping, might not be on par. But if you're talking about his persona, the way he is able to entertain, I feel like there's ways that Gems levels the playing field, which is why I don't feel like it's going to be something clear. I think Gems levels the playing field in different areas of battling. And I feel like that's what this matchup is going to separate itself with. To me personally, I think it's going to be a competitive battle. I don't think Gems is going to just die out there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And plus, you get a good rollout. I mean, you got Gems on the blogging side of the game. You got Ace on the interview side of the game. So, you know what I'm saying? You're getting a complete rollout with these two. I mean,
I yeah. I mean, it makes sense. But that's kind of like how, like for a boxer get a tune-up fight before his big fight. So I get it. It's just a little, I guess, underwhelming because I was after that performance, I was like, "Yo, who Ace gonna get? Who Ace gonna get?" And again, I don't want it to make it seem like I'm just shitting on Gems, but I just wanted to. I want Ace to get those big grub matches that he's been clamoring for because he's been saying,
he got one.
he got one, but that
He got John.
I
That's
know,
a big name.
but he said F's the vets plural. It's
Okay. So you don't just get you don't just John. Listen, man, it's a process to this. It's a process to this. All right,
it's a process.
process. Let these people build.
All
God
right.
damn it.
All right. Shout out to both MCs for making it on the card. Listen,
Oh yeah, sidebar. Like I was saying before about Ace Amin being top 3 in his class. I think that's looking very strong at the moment. I don't know, Ledge. Do you concur now, Ledge? Because you was very boisterous about this not being the case a couple months ago before he battled John. So do we have your attention now?
top 3. Like, what would his class consist of? Are we lumping him?
His class consists of Swamp J. Who else in that class? Swamp J. Do any of the real sick? Because real sick and Kid Chaos and then that's their class. Yeah, that's all the same class. Kid Chaos, real sick. Who else? In that mix?
Ooh,
Easy's in
if we
that.
throwing all them in there here, no, I would have him top
What?
5. I would have him top 5. I would have him top
You can't
5.
say top 3.
Bro, Jay is under. You guys love the app record. He's 11-0 on the app. Jay the Nightwing. So salute to him. I didn't even know that. Did you know that?
Him.
On the app. That wasn't an app battle, I don't think.
If you choke in a battle, you know what that is. So I get the app. I get it. But
okay, well,
Jay from the West. So even me saying that, I should tell you, we being fair. We
okay, well, let's scrape him from the side. I can't remember the last time Fonz lost a battle because I got him, and I think me and you both got him beating Av. I believe you said
Fonz is in this class. What?
I mean,
Fonz got PGs from like he battled Spot like in 2016, 27. Like, come on.
I mean, we could say the same thing about Easy. Easy ain't officially new.
I mean, okay, but okay, here we gonna do this.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like how are we breaking this down? Because we break it down like that. That's what I'm saying.
Well, okay, of the new era. Let's get the classes out the way. Classes are the new era.
Okay. Yeah.
You're not gonna tell him Ace is not top 3?
He might be 4.
I mean, outside of the L that he took to Swamp, which was a bad L, I'll give him that. But if you look at everybody else in that class, everybody done took a bad. The only people who haven't taken horrible L's, 30 pieces, is probably Fonz
and Sick.
Sick.
His Sick.
He has Easy gotten. I don't think Easy's ever gotten
And those are my
Dog
three.
walk,
And
like,
those are my
huh?
three. Those are my three ahead of him. I got
I
Fonz.
don't think that they just because you didn't get 30 don't mean I don't know. But I think Ace top three.
That's
I
fine.
think Ace top three.
I'm not far off. I say I got
And
him
he got a
4.
case to be number one because out of all of them, he's battled the toughest competition out of all of them and won.
No, I don't think. I think easy battle T Top. I think T Top right
T
now.
Top is more competition than John.
I think
He's
you can
tougher comp than John.
I, win and loss percentage. Who you think got the? I think they're around the same. I think they're around the same.
Bruh.
I
You a man of versatility, and you over here trying to. Okay, all right.
But no, we talking skill set or record? Like I'm
record too, John. Look,
but I'm saying
T-Top been losing a lot of battles recently. He ain't won a battle in like 5 battles. He lost to Beat Out. He lost to Easy.
And in your opinion, you got John losing. You had him losing against Ill Will. You just had him losing against Ace Amin. And there was another battle. Like, come on, man.
Ain't no another battle. No, we ain't putting extras on. We ain't putting extra curriculum. Okay. All right. I get your point. Point taken. But still, if we just looking at the all time, we just looking at where they're at. John to me would be ahead of T-Top. So
but that's fine.
But I mean, that as bragging right. Like I main evented and I beat John. Like he can actually say that.
Easy been through it, dog. He beat T-Top and Danny. You got Danny as a top 10 all time ever. Like, come on! Like you going to get your own.
We gonna have a show, but we gonna discuss it with some stuff about that top 10.
Yeah, I know. But you got him. You had him there.
I have some movement to the top 10.
Oh,
I think I'm moving somebody into the top 5, so we're gonna have to talk about that top 10 later.
Lord.
But I get your point. He would be no lower than top 5, but I'd say top 3 because even with all the dubs, even with what everybody has done in terms of winning tournaments, having more success. I still think that when you look back at it, like Ace was he was checking stuff off when these dudes were only able to do PGs. Like the caffeine era is when people started like excelling. Ace was excelling prior to that. Like he already had big.
Yeah, but it's not their fault that he got there first.
You can't say it's not their fault because it's your work. Everybody work and your work got you where you got.
What I'm saying is it's not like they were on URL just being set down and he was doing this while like Real Sick, for instance, he was on iBattle being a top tier he was the face of a league. Like he was being the face of
I understand all of that. I'm not taking away from nobody. I'm just saying that 2019 it was clear there was 2 people clear top of the class. It was Swamp, Ace. They battled at the end of the year. Swamp got that, so he was 1. Ace was 2. Right? We go into 2020. Now this is where things get tricky because Ace I think he battled in the tournament. He had the Ty Pretty body bag. You know what I'm saying? That he had that, right? Everybody else was doing their work on URL. I get it. We're gonna put people where they're at and whatnot. But I think that to me, you would have to have been already in like that top 3 to 5 discussion to just leapfrog where Ace already was at. I don't think he dropped off from the top 3 because of that Swamp. I don't agree with that.
I think it's not just what he did, it's what they're doing, and you combine it. It's a combination of the two.
I think there's an argument to definitely for everybody to have.
I got him 1 spot out of your top 3, so I know
you got him at 4.
Yeah, so I know he's like.
I got his top 3. I'm not even saying he's 3. I have him in the top 3 though.
That's fine.
I can make an argument for.
I would put Fonz at 1, Easy at 2, Sick at 3, Ace at 4.
All right, we're gonna discuss that.
If we doing those whole new era,
we're gonna have a conversation about that.
Just being honest. I'm being honest.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm being honest, man. Listen. All right.
So you have Ace winning clear versus Gems, or is
this a clear W? This a clear
W. I don't want to say clear. I think in rapping, I think it's very clear. But I just in battle rap, man, it's so many different things that you can do that levels the playing field, and I've learned through, you know what I'm saying, through trial and error, picking certain people because they rap better, but this other person has more versatility, and the person who's more versatile or just does different things, not even just saying you're more versatile than Ace, but he does different things than Ace. I feel like the style clash is gonna be a good battle. I don't think either one of them gonna get killed, man. I do have Ace winning, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna create some separation for sure, but I just don't want to say it's gonna be like he gonna kill him. think Jim's will make it competitive. But
Okay.
Jim's been in there with some killers before, man. He ain't new to this.
I know
He ain't
people
been in
gonna
there with DNA. He done battled some.
and people gonna bring up that he beat Verb in the judge battle. I know.
I wasn't gonna say it.
There you were.
I promise. I wasn't gonna. You heard? You said I didn't even mention that. I wasn't even gonna go. That's a bar.
So you gonna change your pick now, based on his resume? Oh,
I'm not picking you because you beat Verb. How many people have beat Verb? A lot of people done beat Verb. We're not picking you because of that.
Relax. Oh, we gonna move. We gonna move forward. A battle that's interesting, man. It could be based on just like the matchups that I'm seeing with the two semifinals. I wouldn't be shocked if this was battle of the night. Just on this card. Oops versus Holmesy. Man, I feel like you're talking about two dudes who rap with a lot of substance, and when substance in these quiet rooms can hit, it can hit a little different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm curious to see how this battle's going to go. If I had to pick, though, I'm gonna probably lean with Holmesy just because his familiarity with that setting. Like whether it's Ultimate Madness, he's been in super fights, he's been in like what volumes and all that stuff. He's the caffeine structure over there. He's familiar with that. Oops. I always say this anytime I talk about Oops battle. I just wish his first one of his first two rounds is as powerful as his thirds normally are. If he can give you two rounds kind of like his third normally is, you will have him, he can win most battles. But the problem is I don't see like I think last time I seen him versus True that was debatable. I had him losing to M City on KOTD because he just had two okay rounds and a really good third. Like he a really good third round.
I'm listening.
So I don't know. Same thing would be against B Dot when he went against B Dot. You know, he had a couple of slip ups in the first two rounds. Third was powerful. The joint he said about Gully's son couldn't hang with his son unless he was willing to take a bullet for him or something like that. Like that was powerful. Like, but I just don't know if that substance is gonna carry over for the first two rounds. I think Holmesy has shown consistency. And he was like, you know, a lot of people giving him praise for a run battle that maybe got him losing, but I thought his material was really good when I watched it back again. So I got Holmesy, man. I got Holmesy 2-1. He's these past 2 years he done really improved, man. So I'm going with the UM2 champion.
Listen, man, all that sounds good. I got Oops winning the battle, man. I got Oops 2-1 in this battle. I got Oops 2-1. The thing for me, because I don't think that either one of them are clearly better than the other. So it's not some clear separation where I'm going to pick one over the other because somebody is just clearly better. I feel like it's relatively close. They do similar things, and then they also do different stuff. To me, I already know the angles Holmesy is going to come with. I can already predict your approach or your approach is for Oops. I can predict that. Now, I know Oops is going to have his usual third rounds where he has heavy substance and everything, but I also feel like there's stuff that he can talk to Holmesy about from his perspective that we haven't heard yet from somebody. So whereas I feel like there's a lot of predictability in what you're going to say to Oops, you're going to talk to him about what he's doing in the community, politician, or I kind of can already hear the rounds kind of already. And for me, predictability, I feel like Oops knows that. I feel like it's gonna be like a chess match, like who does what better than the other. I feel like it's gonna be a chess match, honestly, because there's a predictability, but Holmesy can also bar up. And that's something I feel like he has an advantage over Oops in. It's just bar for bar. You could just bark. You know what I'm saying? Bar for bar.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like Oops has been improving in that. And I just feel like there's a certain presence to Oops, man. Like when he's rapping, it's just a different type of feel. Like there's people who can talk and break down an angle, but then there's a difference between that and somebody who can do that same thing but has a feeling behind it. Like it's kind of difficult to describe, and that's where I'm kind of edging Oops, man. I feel like that's gonna play a part. I got this being debatable. I'm not really sold either way, but I do have Oops. I think just my personal opinion, my preference is just knowing the predictability of what I'm probably going to hear is why I'm going with Oops in this one.
I actually think Holmesy getting his angle game up, he don't be as. I think he has been good. He's been doing a good job being non-predictable. I think even B
Think
dot.
so?
I think I believe B dot even gave him props, or was that Rum? It was one of those guys he went against, gave him props for like hitting them with different little angles here and there that they didn't expect or see coming or put, or he does what I say, as far as taking the same angle but just putting your own twist to it. Like, okay, it's the same concept, but he touched on this that nobody really kind of touched on.
I think maybe it's just me on how I look at it. The battle rappers are probably 100% correct. They saying that. I'm just from my perspective. Sometimes I could predict certain angles, and I don't want to say it takes away from it, but it's just like I'm predictive. I know that this is what's about to be. It got to be really powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Holmesy does work. Like I said, it's going to be a close battle. I don't think either one of them are going to be, not good or something. They're both going to be dope.
Yeah,
I'm gonna edge Oops in this one.
I'm just when I listen to Oops, I'll just be like, is his way of rapping and getting to his material of today's times? Like, because I remember you said something very poignant to me about like almost being virtually unbeatable. Those guys who can angle and punch. It's hard to beat a guy who got angles, but it's still hitting you in the mouth with punching. That's Holmesy does that. Like Holmes, especially in that tournament, he did it. He did it to Danny at a alarmingly high rate. So like, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. I do think it's gonna be close, but Holmesy kind of puts pressure on you all 3 rounds. I'm just curious to see, especially with Oops, a little history with stumbling.
I also think, man, this is a big opportunity for Oops because this is like a primetime battle.
It is,
and I don't know. This is his first primetime URL battle where like he's gonna be like. Yeah. Featured on the card, because I know he's battled on URL before, but I'm just saying like being featured. You know what I'm saying? Live stream, like
prime, yes.
That brings a different level because there's gonna be different people tuned in to this battle because you know what I'm saying. So brings a different kind of material that you might hear as well. So I don't know. I'm interested to see what this is. These add-on battles, like at first when I heard them, I was just like, man, this sounds super random. Just I don't know how to really get into it, but. The more I think about it, I think that you're going to be good battles. Maybe not the battles that we're thinking are the most attractive on paper. Like, oh, this is just a spectacle. But I feel like the battles will be good, though. I think the battles will be good. So I'm interested to see what they do.
Yeah. We can go on to the actual semifinals. So we can start off with Cortez versus Rum. Oops, my fault. There we go. Cortez versus Rum. And man, I said I don't know what the polls look like for this battle. I'm pretty sure Rum would be the favorite, but I hopefully it's not overwhelmingly him the favorite. And I do know that in 2 weeks' time, you kind of should normally just favor the puncher because it's punching, it's quick with it, and he's gifted. Like he got like a million flips, a million ideas going. And he can get to him fast, I'm sure. Like he's just really talented. I'm gonna go with Cortez though, man. I'm not gonna hold you. No lie. I'm gonna go with Cortez. The reason being is because I feel like, and I hate to bring this analogy up because it's painful to do. So when the Patriots went against the Giants in their undefeated season, they went against them in the regular season and pulled out a win. In New York, and it was a good game, close, kind of gritty, but I was worried, and it came to fruition with that. Never mind, y'all know we gotta, David Tyree.
I finished the story, brother. Some people might not have been around at that time.
They know they saw it. Y'all got YouTube, right? You got YouTube, don't you?
What happened? When did they play again, Les? When was the game that they played again? You said they played once in the regular season. When did they play again?
They met in the Super Bowl or something like that.
They met in the Super Bowl, okay.
And
And what was the result of that game?
You know what happened.
I'm the kid. The people need to know what was the result of the game, Ledge.
They lost, man. They lost.
They lost. Undefeated and lost, just like the trash they were. Exactly. Get them out of there.
I'm tired.
Get them out of there.
My dog Okie in here acting up.
Bum ass Patriots.
You gonna rob my boy Okie up? All right, listen. So anyway, my whole point was they said going against them in the regular season helped them better prepare for like the Patriots, who were like a juggernaut. I feel like Cortez already going against Rum is going to better prepare him for this. Let's be clear. He was on his helmet until he choked. That was one of the better Cortezes I've seen up until that choke. That second round where he dropped the ball and he was really devastated because he knew he had, like, even his material afterwards was hitting, but it didn't matter. It was a huge choke and he lost the battle. I think he's going to learn something from that mistake. Cortez is a vet. Cortez has been in this setting before. Also, Cortez has been in tournaments before. So I think we're seeing, I see people hashtagging tournament Tez. That's funny and cool. But I honestly just think he's probably as comfortable as he's ever been. And at some point, really good substance along with some really good punching is going, and he can rap. We know Cortez can rap. I feel like that little combination might be just enough to edge him. And I think it'll probably like go to I wouldn't say go to the fan vote, but I think it's going to go down to like one judge leaning towards Cortez barely, and that's going to be enough to get him the win, man. I just feel like his material is resonating with the judges a lot. You got to keep that in mind too. These are judge battles. I just feel like his material is resonating with them right now. So I'm gonna go Tez 2-1 in the close one.
Yeah, no, I definitely take into account the judges because I would pick Rum was in the finals in my bracket, so I have Rum in the finals. But seeing how the judges have judged this tournament, seeing how they have responded to Cortez and Rum Nitty throughout the tournament, I don't think the judges are going to vote in favor of Rum Nitty versus Cortez. I think they're going to give Cortez the dub if it's a close battle. I've just watched and listened to their explanations and how they broke stuff down. Whereas I feel like Nitty will get there because I think Nitty will be better. I just don't think the judges, the way the judges have been judging, I see them leaning more towards what Cortez does than Nitty. That's just my personal opinion. I have Nitty winning, but if it's close, it's going to Cortez. I just kind of already see that right now. Unless it's a 2-2 split and it's a fan vote, I think the fans normally vote in favor of Nitty, but the way they've been judged so far, I think it's going to go in favor of Cortez.
Wow, so you picking Cortez?
Nah, I have Nitty.
No,
I'm telling you, if it's a close battle, Cortez is going to get. I see a scenario where Cortez is going to the final. I see this scenario, and the scenario is going to be if this battle is close. I don't see either one of them just getting washed. I don't see Nitty getting washed, and I don't see Cortez. I don't see it.
No,
I don't see it. It's not at this point. Not right now. If you would have said first round, okay, maybe you could add some difference more. I don't see it being a wash right now. I don't. So I think it's going to be a close battle, and I just feel like the way it's been judged so far, even in other battles and the explanations I've heard, it just what Cortez does has been going over better in this tournament. That's the only way I could say it.
We'll see. It should be interesting. I don't really have nothing more to add. We both agree it's going to be close, and we both can see a scenario where the judges can lean more towards Cortez material. So
yeah, for Nitty to go to the finals, in my opinion, you have to overwin. Like you got to make this what you did the first time. You just can't be can't have any room for interpretation. This has to be clear. That's the only way you're going to the finals. That's just how I see it.
Yeah, I think if I was Rum, I would come out so crazy in the first just to set a tone because that first is going to be a real key, man. If that first is close, those last two, I don't know, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. The next battle, the last battle we could talk about is KCJ versus Geechee. I'm not about to try to build up some fake suspense here. We both got Geechee. And but my question to you would be like, how much? Like, what percent? I did this on the show on the Battle Rap Call-In show on Caffeine. What percent chance are you giving Casey
to win the battle?
Yeah, if this was a poll, because people were giving her like a 1% chance. Somebody said a 4% chance. What percent you putting on this?
I give her 40.
40. Okay, that's
Give her
respectable.
40.
That's respectable. That's
I
respectable.
think if I'm looking at who's better, who is the better battle rapper, Gotti. If I looked at who's the better rapper, Gotti. Overall, he's better. It's not a knock to KCJ because I think she's dope, very dope. I think she's done very well in this tournament, regardless of what the criticisms have been. I thought she's done very well in this tournament.
As do I.
Having said that, I think Gotti is just better overall. I think it's something to be said about this tournament setting and how each round is its own battle. And Gotti has left the door open in both these battles where there was a round that was close. KCJ is going to be very consistent. I can see a scenario where she definitely gets around. Now, getting 2 out of 3, I don't think so. I think Gotti will be able to get that. But Gotti seems to have been loading up in the first 2 rounds. That seems to be where he's been his most powerful. Second round versus Riggs. I think what was it, his first or second round versus Swamp. That's where he was like most powerful at. Casey's very consistent on 3. She's done. I don't think she really has like a high or low. It's very consistent, whole way through. Very consistent, and it's on it's on the other person to beat that level of consistency. So I think Gotti will do it. I don't think it's going to be a wash battle though. I think it's going to be close. Like I said, I give her about a 40%. I can go as high as to say 45. Like I don't see this being some 2-1 clear 3. I don't see that. I don't. If this was a normal battle, okay, I could see that. Tournament battle, different things come into play. And the judges making the decision for who wins, that plays a big part as well. So to me, I think Gotti should win the battle. I do have him advancing to the finals. But I give Casey a very good chance at making it. I don't like that she's being discredited, and I feel like they're discrediting her and because they're mad at the opponent that she had that didn't advance. I feel like she's getting penalized because Twerk didn't show up on his A game. So you want to penalize what she did. You're mad at Prep. Prep is supposed to beat her. He did. So I feel like they're penalizing her and critiquing her extra for winning battles.
That
versus the nigga who lost the, you know what I'm saying? So to me, I just, Casey, you've been doing your fucking work. Think you and Geechee gonna be a good battle. I got Gotti winning 2-1 though. Close battle.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right. So yeah, man, there you have it, man.
Sure, no. You ain't give your analysis, brother.
I did. I started it off. I said I ain't gonna build no suspense around this. We both got.
It's just clear.
It's gonna be clear.
Get it up out of here.
Yeah, because Geechee just.
I think you're very disrespectful right now.
I'm not.
You're very flagrant.
Dog. He just got he's like overwhelmingly better than her in so many aspects of battle rap.
Okay. Now add in the tournament aspect.
It makes
with judges now.
It makes it worse because
it does not make it worse because I've watched how they've judged, even in the critique that they're doing with her. I've watched these battles with her, and she's ain't like gimme like okay. How do I say this? If okay, let me say her round is anywhere from 7.5 to 8. Okay. That's a standard KCJ round. Standard. Okay. She's gonna have 3 of them. Gotti has in these battles has had 1 round that's been higher than that. He's had like 1 a battle. It's been higher than like an 8. He's had a very strong 9. It's a 10. He's had a very strong one. The other 2 be about an 8. That's where I think that the battle is closer. I don't think he'll win, but I don't think he's just gonna. Oh, I'm just clearing you every single. I don't see that. Casey. Every time Casey been counted out, I think she's been undefeated in them battles.
Yeah, but
Twerk, Prep. It's not her fault that niggas showed up on some different. It's not her fault.
And Geechee has.
You show up to kill your opponent. If you didn't show up to kill, that's your problem. She's doing what the fuck she's supposed to do.
I agree with that. It's not a knock on her, but just Geechee ain't them. That's why Geechee is in the talk.
He's not. But at the same time, Gotti is not somebody who has 3 rounds, all 9 and 10s.
No,
he have 1 very strong round, and the other 2 are good rounds. I'm not saying he's having trash average rounds. No, he'll have all good rounds. 1 will be exceptional, and the other 2 will be like 8 out of 10. I've seen KCJ have 8 out of 10 type rounds where you can, okay, I can make an art. We can talk about it. I've seen it. Now it remains to be seen what she does versus Geechee, but I'm not just gonna say she's gonna get killed. Like I don't know. I think Gotti will create enough separation, but no, I don't think it's gonna be done.
Killed, no, but I got a clear 2-1. I think the rounds that he wins are going to be like, yeah, he got that, and it's going to be like he's just really good. I think you know what it is, and I wanted to maybe Jay from Rap Redux is he's much better at.
You think this battle has as much separation as him and Riggs?
No, because I think Riggs was basically like a version of Geechee that just lacks more the type of content and the rapping ability. Like he's like almost I hate to call it like a poor man's version of what Geechee does. Casey is her own person, which gives her a stamp and gives her.
He just had a debatable with Swamp, and the judges had him winning. There was a lot of people who I've seen that was not. They wasn't liking that. They thought it was a different way.
Geechee
got
listen,
I'm not one of them people who's gonna kill KCJ.
I'm not killing her either. I'm not killing her either. I just think she got
culture has been. The culture is wild.
The culture is battle rap culture is nasty. But
very nasty. That's why I'm retired.
You're not retired. You're back and full of flesh.
Shout out to archive this shit.
The voice of the West is back.
The last time y'all seen Nicotv was talking about the semifinals of Ultimate Madness 3.
He back,
timestamp it, bookmark it.
He here.
Okay, I think okay.
He here. I found him, and we got him.
Hey, and let's tell the people how much it took to make this happen.
We ain't got to do all that. We got to do on the past. We got to do on the past, brother.
Listen,
but, yeah, no, this is fun though.
Let's just say I signed about 5 max contracts for one. You know what I'm saying, for one game.
Wow. Oh, damn, you hitting me up like that? I'm gonna have to check with my accountant, man. You ain't about to Joe Budden me.
Hey, yo.
You ain't about to Joe Budden me,
nigga.
Dog.
It's in the paperwork, nigga.
All right, Marlon Roy. All right, but no, man, this is my man Nicotv, the voice of the West, always and forever. My brother, always thank you, man. Appreciate your time. And yeah, man, you got anything you want to plug or say or do before we get up out of here?
Hey, I appreciate all the people who have reached out. Like I said at the beginning, appreciate everybody who's reached out. Your boy is getting into a better space. Like I said, took a couple losses that, hit home. Mm-hmm. And I'm just, day to day with it. You know what I'm saying? One day at a time. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm retired right now, so I have no idea. Let's keep thinking I'm playing. Like, the West Coast is in good hands right now, man. They in good hands. Bad News Brown, shout out to you. Ethan, what up? Katos, what up? You know what I'm saying? Get your bars up, media, what up?
Mm-hmm.
Daisy Controversy, what up? Willie B, what's happening?
There you go. And the voice of the West. And the voice of the West.
They got represent. Nah, man. All jokes aside, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know when I'll be back, but
he'll be back tomorrow, folks. Listen, man, we want to thank
you setting them up for don't do that.
Well, thank all you guys.
Y'all need to holler at me, man. Get at me on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? DMs. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me. Facebook. I'm Facebook Messenger. You know what I'm saying? All that. You got my personal line. It's your boy, man.
And if y'all owe him money, send it to me. Wire it to me.
Hell nah. Send me that paper.
I got you. You don't trust me
sending around with that
paper. You don't trust me sending it to you though? Like I was just saying, if you can't get in touch with him, get in touch with me. I'll make
Listen, man. You can get in touch with me if it's about paper. If it's about that paper, you know how to reach your boy. Man. Cash up, all that good stuff. Man. I appreciate that. Take up a love offering for your retired brethren.
All right, y'all, man. It's been a pleasure. Enjoy Ultimate Madness 3 semifinals and the 2 add-on battles. On behalf of Nico, I am Ledge. As always, keep it battle rap, peace, and love. We out.